to my live painting sessions. I haven't done this in a couple months, but I'm getting some echoes. Let me turn my volume down over here. Okay. It has been a couple of months since I've last did a painting session live, and I started a series where it is a reflection question. You can join me while I paint and reflect on that question that we can kind of talk about together. But today we're exploring the question that might feel a little bit uncomfortable, and it is, what feels unfinished in your life right now? So I'm going to think about that question. I already have kind of like an idea. And this, as an artist, the first thing for me is I feel like I have a lot of paintings unfinished. So I'm going to work on a painting that is unfinished. And I'm going to think about the question as a whole. I invite you to paint along with me, journal, doodle, whatever it is that you want to do. While we're here painting together. Okay? I'm just gonna get this. I'm working on this painting here today. And this painting I've been working on for quite a while. That I still do not feel satisfied with it. I think that there's too much horizontal going on right here with the top of the head and body and the background. So like this plane and this plane, I'm gonna try to fix that. But again, I'll also be thinking about that reflection question: what feels unfinished? And this painting feels unfinished, so I'm gonna try to work on it. Okay. This always spills out. I don't want to waste it. Mm-hmm. I feel like now it's like a separate painting up here and then a separate painting down here. So I'm going to try to like incorporate more blue into the sky to make it more uniform. Yeah. Now I'm just putting some of the other colors back in so I don't lose the color story and it just be swamped by blue. I like it, I like it. drop my brush on the ground. Ugh. That's why we have a carpet that we're not afraid to get paint on. I'm feeling good about this. I don't know, is it done? This paintbrush keeps coming off. Okay, well, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this piece. I'm gonna bring it with me to Pancakes and Booze in 2 weeks. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm done with this piece. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think I was able to not be so parallel, and kind of like infuse it into the background a little bit better. And I was able to get my script brush and do some more detailing on his fur, his or her fur, not sure if it's a girl or a boy or whatever it wants to be. Somebody's spirit animal. I don't know. I'm gonna bring it to Pancakes and Booze not March, we're in May. May 16th in DC at Penn Social. So if you're in DC and want to come check this out in person, please do. I wrote the reflection question down on a small canvas to remember it. But that's the whole point of these lives, is to think about a reflection question during these paintings so that, I don't know, you can have a moment of like silence or peace within yourself and reflecting on something in your life. Alongside me, I'm a very introspective person and I like to do reflection questions and journal prompts and stuff like that. So if you want to join in the future to do these reflection questions, you can share it in the comments. You can send in questions. I would love to hear questions from you guys. But this week's reflection question was, what feels unfinished in your life right now? So in my life right now, I feel like I have a lot of unfinished projects in my house. Like, I did just finish actually the floors in our basement. I was able to put down LVP in the floors with the help of my mom, but most of it was done by me because she did leave after 2 days, and then the project lasted another couple of weeks. But I did finish that. But that's just one project amongst many that I want to get done. Like something as small as changing out the hoses in our front and backyard, or reorganizing our front closet. Just like things are constantly piling up. And then as an artist, I can't even count the number of paintings that I've started and have not finished. It is actually overwhelming, the amount of paintings that I haven't finished. This was one of them, so I'm glad I was able to finish it today. I'm just gonna call it done. I think that we as artists can always find something else that we can add or tweak. But I think I'm starting to realize that it's okay that things are undone, and that pressure that we put on ourselves is unnecessary. It's gonna get done when it's gonna get done and when it's meant to be done. Maybe, like, if we're talking about painting, in that moment, when you get started, you're feeling something, you're feeling connected, and then maybe inspiration leaves you and goes in a different direction. Um, I'm finding a balance, or I'm trying to find a balance. I haven't achieved it yet, and I don't think if any of you have achieved it, let me know. But a balance between the pressure that we put on ourselves to complete things with like letting things go, and also like with how my brain is I have a million projects in my head at a time. I want to do X, Y, and Z all the time with 100% effort, but that's impossible. And I think that that was why I had to take like a 2 month break. I started the year strong, but then I kind of crashed with my health, and I'm hopefully on the mend and getting better, but my energy levels tanked. I burned out very quickly, and I think I need to find that balance of like not putting too much pressure on myself while still being consistent. Um, so if you feel like there are things that are unfinished in your life, don't worry about it. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried about it. Put things in order of priority. If something needs to come first, like your health, do that, because I didn't do that. I get really sick easily and burnt out easily. So I'm gonna start doing that. Just for longevity, because we want to be doing the things that we're passionate about. So yeah, I'm really excited that I was able to finish this today. Oh, here's the camera. And if you have a good name for it, let me know. I would love anyone's opinion on a name. And I'm going to try to do a live every Monday at 7 p.m. It can be 30 minutes, it can be an hour, but I'm not going to put pressure on myself to do like whatever, like a certain amount of time. I'm just going to get on 7 o'clock, paint, and then when I feel like I'm done, I'm done. So if you want to come on, I'm going to have a reflection question as always. But just to kind of introduce myself at the end, I'm Breanna Mercado, and I have a small art business called Breanna Mercado Arts. Please follow along, and if you have any ideas of what I should paint next, or any reflection questions that we should have for the next live, let me know. And follow for more. I'm going to be posting more often on my YouTube, so please look forward to it. Okay, I'm going to end the live now.